Aloha, good morning. Welcome to Live Yoga Channel. Namaste. Thanks for joining us and rolling out your mat. My name's Evan. This is Terra. We're so happy you're here. Let's do some yoga. So, finding yourself in a comfortable place on your mat. We're so grateful for all the folks that have been hopping on with us on the live sessions right now, and then also catching up on the reviews as you catch them in your feeds. We're grateful that you're hopping on. We're happy that you're subscribing and supporting us from all over the world. As we continue to delve into this practice, we started it up during the global pandemic to build our personal practice and to share these teachings with you. And increasingly, we're getting that out all over the world. And so we're so happy for your increased vibrancy, your increased immunity, your increased strength, your inner resolve to be connected to these amazing practices and let that have a powerful resonance in your life. So thanks for joining us at Live Yoga Channel. So grateful you're here. Let's go ahead and get started. Come to a relaxed, comfortable position. You can relax the shoulders, the palms can come to the knees without any discomfort. You can allow the eyes to close and let's see if we can find our breath this morning right at the tips of the nostrils, sacred entrance of the breath pattern happening right at the nostrils. So grateful for this amazing breath, wherever it is we find us. The breath will be our guide for the next hour or so as we move through the postures, continue to return to the awareness of the breath. Start our practice this morning with a round of Kapalabhati. This is the skull shining breath. You can keep the eyes closed if you'd like. It's a forceful exhalation through the nostrils, passive inhalation to follow. So on the exhale, the belly button contracts back towards the spine, and then just relax the belly, and we continue. We'll do a round of around 30 together, and follow my pace. Take an inhale, and let's begin. Exhale all the breath. And let's take an inhale, half lung of air. Hold the breath in. Drop the chin to the chest, peel the shoulders to the ears. Like you're keeping yourself from going to the loo. No breath in. When you're ready, slowly release the hold, slowly release the breath. Let's do another round of Kumbhas, the breath retention. Take an inhale, we're going to hold the breath in. Hold the breath in, chin to chest, engage the perineum, pull the shoulders to the ears, can gaze into the center of the mind with the eyes closed. Kumbha, breath retention. Slowly release the hold, slowly release the breath, allow the eyes to come open. We'll bring the yoga into the eyes, head remains still. Take an inhale. And the exhale, look down, look up, look down, look up, look down, look up, center. Inhale, exhale, look far right, far left, far right, far left, far right, far left, center. Inhale, exhale, look down, far right, look up, far left, look down, center. Inhale, exhale, look down, far left, look up, far right, look down, center. Instead of stretching the eyes, let's focus the eyes. Right hand comes up. Not too high, not too low, right in line with the eyes. Focus all the attention to the finger and slowly bend the elbow without blinking. Fingertip to nose, moving slowly. And slowly extending back out without blinking. When you come to max extension, gaze beyond, rest the eyes momentarily. Once again, focus on the finger. Slowly bend the elbow, trata calm. Increasing the concentration. Slowly extend back out, gazing beyond. One last round, focus on the finger without blinking. All the way to the nose. And all the way back out. Beautiful. Release the hands. Bring some energy into the palms. Gonna rub the hands. Bring some heat in, friction. And then slowly palming of the right eye, palming of the left eye. No light coming in. See if you can close the eyes, bathe the eye sockets. This healing energy. The rods, the cones, the retina. Slowing down the breath. Slowly releasing, interlacing hands and fingers in front, pressing the palms away. Lifting the arms up and overhead. Elbows are straight. Go into the Ujjayi breath. Sound of the ocean waves. Slight constriction in the back of the throat. Air passing the epiglottis. Elbows are straight. Palms pressing out. Listen to the sound of our own breath. Slowly release. Backs of the hands are going to touch here. Yoga for the wrists and fingers right over the left. And then turn the palms down. Interlace the fingers. Roll the arms in towards the chest. Up and over to your degree of flexibility. You can stay halfway where I'm at or into a full extension like Terra is demonstrating. Again, the yoga coming here into the wrists, into the elbows, all the way up into the shoulders. Continuing to breathe and release. Same thing on the other side. Left comes up over the right. Interlace the fingers. Get your grip. Roll the hands up and over. Starting to warm up the body here. Continuing to breathe as we go. And release. So release the legs now out in front. We'll bring the yoga into the toes. Heels are down, toes are up. You can use your hands at your sides. This is staff position. Sit tall and focus onto the toes. We're going to squeeze the toes for 1 release, 2 release, 3 release, 4 release, 5 release, 6 and hold. Nice. Right leg comes up and over the left. Yoga for the toes. Going to interlace the toes one by one. First toe, second toe, perhaps the third toe. To your degree of concentration and flexibility. Set the fourth and perhaps the big toe in. Activating the nerves all the way in the legs, all the way up to the sciatic nerve, getting the hips, the knees, the ankles and the toes warmed up. Squeezing the toes and slowly release. Same thing on the other side. Left comes over right. It's going to be different, so check in and see. Perhaps you can get 1 toe or 2 toes, fantastic. 3 toes, amazing. 4th toe is beautiful. And if you can, come all the way to the 5th toe. Squeeze the toes when you're ready. Waking up the energy in the toes and the ankles, the knees, and the hips. Slowly release. Heels on the floor, yoga into the ankles here. Extend for 1 release, 2 release, 3 release, 4 release, 5 release, 6, hold. Clockwise, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and switch. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Beautiful. Bring the yoga up to the knees. Left knee up to the chest. Grab opposite elbows. Toes of the right foot pointing up. Let's rotate for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Beautiful. Switch legs. Opposite knee comes into the chest. Sit tall for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Beautiful. Come all the way up to the front of the mat. Right heel comes to the perineum, over to the left thigh. Left leg is coming back. Keep left knee down, left foot facing backwards. It's a big stretch to open up the thigh here, so listen to your body. Use your hands to start to walk back. As you get familiar, you can let your body open up to your degree of flexibility. As we're learning the pose, though, make sure that you're breathing mindfully, perhaps back to the elbows, maybe all the way to the back of the head, if you've got the privilege. You can lay the whole spine down, continuing to breathe once again. Left hip is down, left knee is down. Perhaps the arms coming all the way up and overhead. Breath is slow here. Yoga for the quads here. Big opening in the front side of the leg. Breathing deeply for 3, 2, 1, and release. Elbows back to the earth. Come rise up. Take your time and do the same thing on the other side. So just finding our way through the warm-ups here. Left foot is in, right leg is back. Move the fleshy part of the calf if you've got some there. Right foot comes back. And then slowly you can find that you can sit back. As the weight comes back, listen to your body. If it's morning for you, this might have you moving slowly like me. If it's maybe in the evening when you're practicing, body's a little looser, maybe able to jump in a little quicker. But again, remember to tune into the breath, listen to the body as you go. Coming to your full extension, perhaps with the spine flat to the mat and the arms overhead. Grab opposite wrists or elbows. Breathing deeply and slowly, please. For 3, 2, 1. And release. Let's come all the way up to a standing position. Take your time. Use the elbows, the hands, and the feet to come all the way to rise up. We'll come to meet mountain pose, standing pose. Feet are together. Toes are spread wide. Shoulders can peel back. Lift the heart. Close the eyes. We'll use the mind's eye, the internal concentration to visualize a beautiful sunrise or sunset that you've seen recently. Beautiful saffron glow going down on the horizon or lifting up on the mountain. Contemplate our personal relationship to this amazing sun, life-giving force in the universe, allowing all things, source energy, beautiful connection to the sun. So grateful for the sun. We'll do Surya Namaskar, moving 12 poses together with the breath. Allow the eyes to come open. Take a deep inhalation. On the exhale, hands come to heart level. Inhale, arms come up and overhead. You can reach up, look up, stay grounded in the feet, rooted in the feet as the arms reach up and lift up. You look up. And on an exhaling breath, hinge and fold. Bend the knees if you need to. It's our first stretch of the practice. Fingertips coming in line with the toes. Backs of the knees are slowly starting to straighten. Again, the key to this pose is our breath. Got to slow down the breath. Inhalations and exhalations. Bring the weight slightly out of the heels. Lift the belly button. Chest is coming in the direction of the thighs. Forehead comes in the direction of the shins. No overstretching here. You can press the palms into the earth. Perhaps bend the elbows if you've got the privilege to do so. Otherwise, continuing to breathe. Bend the knees, take the left leg back. Left knee down, Ashwashan Shalanasana. Sink the hips, open the chest up towards the heavens, gazing up. Arms are peeling back with the weight of gravity. Peel the shoulders back. Front knee stays in line with the front foot, coming towards the middle of the body. Back foot, back knee pressed to the earth. Equestrian pose. Sinking, got a lunge into that left hip. Gaze once again up towards the ceiling. Continuing to breathe without any strain or struggle for 3, 2, 1. Let's place the hands, turn the back toes, right leg's coming back. Parvokonasana, mountain pose. In the West, we got this same pose called downward facing dog. In the Himalayas, the yogis call this pose mountain pose. Body shaping like a V, looking like Mount Everest, spreading into the fingers, palms are pressing, your elbows draw towards one another. You can drop your chin to your chest, make some space in the shoulder blades. Muscles of the rib cage, the intercostalis are extending. Engage Uddiyana Bandha, belly button coming up towards the sky, tailbone coming with it. That's the shape of the V right there. That's the apex of the V. Keep that tailbone lifting as the backs of the knees press evenly. Backs of the heels pressing down towards the earth. If you've got the heels on the earth, you've got the privilege to lift your toes up off the mat. Once again, this is Parvokonasana, mountain pose. The exhaling breath, slowly send the knees to the earth, heart right between the thumbs, elbows come up, Ashtanga Namaskar, 2 feet, 2 knees, 2 hands, chest and chin onto the mat. Extend the chin slightly forward as you peel the shoulder blades up and back. Should be able to hear an audible exhalation. Ujjayi breathing, please. Butt and tail are up. Let's point the toes. You can come to Bhujangasana. Press the hands into the earth. Or if you've got a neck or back injury, just warming up. Get the elbows in line with the shoulders. We'll try Sphinx pose. Pointing the toes, soften the buttocks. Extend the belly, lift the chest. Gaze up towards the ceiling. Backward bend, warming up the low back, middle back, upper back. And place the hands on exhaling breath. Allow the body to come back to meet in mountain pose, Parvokonasana. You do yoga for the organs here. Take an inhalation. On the exhalation, let all the breath go. No breath. And without breathing, lift the belly button up and back, up and back. So lift, lift, lift. Belly button keeps lifting, activating the organs here. Up, down with the belly button. Keep lifting it. Lift and release, up, down. And then slowly release. Breath returns to normal. Left foot forward, right knee down. Ashwasana Shalanasana on the other side. Got to lunge to the hips here. Open up the chest, peel the shoulder blades back, gaze up towards the ceiling. Soften those front toes, compress the back foot to the earth. Help keep you grounded. Right hip coming forward. Gaze up to the ceiling for 3, 2, 1. Place the hands. Exhaling breath. Right leg to meet the left. Backs of the legs are straight here to your degree of flexibility. Body's starting to loosen up here, working through some of the blockages, the grankeys. We move through the poses. Start to notice we can go deeper. Continue to listen to the body. Continue to breathe. You may notice you can press your palms to the earth now. Straighten the back of the legs. Perhaps bend the elbows. Bring the forehead even closer to the shins. Belly button's lifting. Press the feet, palms together. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands come heart level. Release the palms. We'll do the same thing on the other side. Move together with the breath now. Surya Namaskar. Take an inhale. Exhale, hands heart level. Inhale, arms up. Reach up. Exhale, hinge and fold. Place the hands, release the head. Right leg back, right knee down. Inhale, open the chest. Equestrian pose. Place the hands. Exhale, mountain pose. Complete the exhale, no breath. Knees, chest, and chin come down. Ashtanga Namaskar. Extend the chin and then inhale. Bhujangasana. If you're ready, press the palms, lift the chest. Complete the inhale. Turn the tops of the toes. Exhale. mountain pose. Right foot forward, left knee down. Inhale, lifting the chest, looking up. Place the hands. Exhale, feet together. Backs of the legs are long. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, hands heart level. Beautiful job. Release the palms. Close the eyes. Notice the beating heart, and let's once again introspect the mind. Visualizing now beautiful full moon. We had a beautiful full moon this weekend. Moon affecting the lunar energy of our world, affecting the mind, the modifications of the mind, affecting the waters of our human aquarium and the waters of the oceans, the streams, the seas. So grateful for the phases of the moon and their revelations, their activity. We do Chandra Namaskars, a salutation to the moon, an offering to the moon, and a intention to set the mind as our very best friend. Let's allow eyes to come open, changing only 4th and 9th postures. Take an inhale. Exhale, hands heart level. Inhale, arms up. Reach up. Look up. Exhale, hinge and fold. Take a few breaths here in the forward fold. Noticing again, the body's starting to warm up. So where you place your hands may be changing. The straightening of the legs may be deepening. The forehead may be coming closer to the shins. Stay with breath. Listen to your body. This is your journey, guided by your breath. Bend the knees. Left leg back, left knee down, hands to heart level. On the inhaling breath, arms are coming all the way up and overhead. Palms can be together. You can release the arms. Lunge into the hips. Once again, soften those front toes. Keep the front knee in towards the midline. To your degree of flexibility, can gaze up towards the ceiling. Keep the back foot grounded, lifting into the chest. Chandrasana for 3, 2, 1. Place the hands. Exhaling breath, right leg's back. Let's meet for a few breaths in Parvokonasana, mountain pose. Heels coming down to the earth. Hands and feet shoulder distance apart. Body shaping like a V once again, engaging that belly button lift. Tailbone up to the sky. With no breath at the end of an exhale, knees, chest, and chin to the earth, Ashtanga Namaskar. And then inhale, Bhujangasana, lift the chest, look up. Exhale, all the way back once again to Parvakonasana, mountain pose. Left foot forward, right knee down, Ashwasana Shalanasana. Chandrasana on the other side. Arms come to heart level and all the way up overhead. Press the back foot, lunge to the hips. Again, front knee is not splaying out, so you want to keep the front knee towards midline. And soften those front toes, helps to put a smile on the face. 3, 2, 1. Place the hands. Exhaling breath, feet are together. Once again in our forward fold. Deepening our engagement in the fold. Pressing palms, bending elbows perhaps. Forehead to the shins. Palms together. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands heart level. Release the palms. And let's do Chandra Namaskar. Salutation to the moon. Together linking breath and poses. Take an inhalation. Exhale, hands heart level. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hinge and fold. Right leg back, right knee down. Inhale, arms up, Chandrasana. Place the hands. Left leg back, mountain pose. No breath, Ashtanga Namaskar. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Exhale, mountain pose. Right foot forward, left knee down. Inhale, Chandrasana, arms all the way up overhead. Place the hands. Exhale, feet together. Backs of the legs are long. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands, heart level. Release the hands, close the eyes. Noticing the beat in the heart, auricles, ventricles of the heart. Visualizing the heart beating. Can feel the capillaries and the fingers and the toes are vibrating. Skull is vibrating with fresh prana and life force. So grateful for this movement of energy from the heart all the way through every cell in our body. Let's allow eyes to come open. We'll do Uttanasana, the chair pose, our first pose of the day. Inhale, arms coming all the way up overhead. Extend the arms. And on the exhaling breath, with the feet together, let's sit down and back. Like we're going into a chair. Keep the butt down a little bit further. Keep reaching, lifting those arms. Elbows are straight, fingertips reach. Can use your dristies. So look up, keep the head center, keep looking up. All the way up towards those hands, engaging the muscles of the eyes. The shoulders are active. Sit the butt down a little bit further. Once again, knees stay together if possible. See if you can lift your toes up off the mat for 5. Breathing deeply. Chair pose. 4. Smiling at the shake in the legs. 3. Sitting down a little bit further. 2. 1. And slowly release the arms. We'll do double angle. Palms together back behind. Squeeze the arms and shoulders. Feet together. Inhale. Exhale. Hinge and fold forward. Forehead once again the direction of the shins. Arms coming all the way up overhead. Weight slightly out of the heels if possible. Arms coming all the way up. Breathing deeply. And let's release the hands back to the low back. Inhale. Rise up. Exhale. Hands come. Heart level. We'll continue with the chair series. Moving into twisted chair. Fresh prana, life force into the stomach to begin. Take an inhalation. And on the exhalation, sit the butt down. Left elbow comes all the way to the outer edge of the right thigh. You're going to hook it. You can look towards your namaste hands with the right shoulder lifting. Start to turn the head and neck to the side wall, perhaps all the way to the ceiling. Belly button is down and across. Once you've mastered this, you can look down, release the left hand. Otherwise, stay right where you're at. Keep working on it. Right hand up to the ceiling. Turn the head and neck all the way up to your degree of flexibility. Listening to your body and your breath. For 3, 2, 1, and release. Hands come back to heart level. We'll do the same thing on the other side, bringing fresh life force energy now into the lovely, lovely liver. Take an inhale. On the exhale, butt is down. Right elbow comes across now. Belly button is down and across. You can keep the hands in prayer position. Turn your head and neck to the side wall or just focus out onto the fingertips. You've got the privilege here. You can turn the head and neck to turn up. You can release the hands. Otherwise, stay right where you're at. Fingertips come in line with toes. Opposite arm reaches up to the ceiling. Nice twist developing. Seated chair, beautiful twisted position. Bring fresh prana and life force into the amazingly hardworking and efficient liver. Loving the liver. For 3, 2, 1, and release. Hands back to heart level. Release the palms. Take a step back. And let's move into the table position. We've got the chairs ready. Let's move into the table. Arms coming all the way up overhead. Again, steeple or release the hands. Turn the palms to face one another to your degree of flexibility without any pain in the shoulders, please. That's an inhale, and on the exhale, hinge and fold the body. Flat back, belly's up, arms extend. Sit bones, line of energy all the way out through fingertips. Again, elbows are straight, gaze is down. Belly button is engaged, the core is working. Table position, keep breathing deeply for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands to heart level. Go balance pose, Bakasana. Keep the energy in the left leg and lift the right leg up and back. It's okay if you wobble. It's okay if you fall. Once again, right heel's coming up and back. Press out through the heel. Hands can be at prayer position, or even if just for 1 second, if you can get the arms extended in front. Listening to your body, this is your journey. Straightening the arms, straightening the back leg, line of energy from rear heel out through fingertips. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands come to heart level. Let's bring the arms in front. We'll do half moon today. You can keep both hands down, or just left hand about a foot in front and a little bit wide. Terra like say right there at 10 o'clock. All right, right hand comes onto the hip. Straighten the left leg, big opening in the hips. If possible, hands coming all the way up to the ceiling. Head and neck are going to turn towards the side wall. Keep lifting, lifting. Listening to your body for 3, half moon, 2, 1. If you want to bend the back knee, see if you can grab on, straighten that left leg, listening to your body, waking up. You can kick the foot into the hand, look up over the right shoulder for 3, 2, 1, and slowly release. Shake it out. Woo! Activating the hips, waking up the body on the balance poses here. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Hands come to heart level. Take an inhale on the exhaling breath. Standing right leg, body pendulums forward, left heel comes up and back. Body knows the journey here, so if possible, without any strain, arms come up in front. Line of energy from rear heel out through fingertips. For 5, 4, 3. It's okay if you wobble. It's okay if you fall. Stay with it. 2, 1. Hands heart level. We'll go to half moon. This time we're at about 2 o'clock. With that right hand, left hand comes to the hip. Stacking the hips. Just work on stacking the hips. Can look down for balance. If you've got your balance, you can turn the head. Opposite hand reaches towards the ceiling. Hips are stacking for 5, 4, 3, 2. Bend the back knee. Can get the hand to foot. Inside or out is good, whichever works. And then straighten the right leg. Kick the foot to the hand. Look up over the shoulder. Every side is different. Every day is different. Listen to your body. Trust your journey for 3, 2, 1. And slowly release. Shake it out. Feeling good? Smile on the face as we go. Feet are hip distance apart. Or not bigger than hip distance. Let's go mat distance here. Our teacher likes to call this the tree in the hurricane. So if you've got winds blowing in your part of the world, we'll work on our swaying tree. Right hand comes up to grab the left wrist. Left hip comes way out. It's a great stretch to add right before a meeting or getting out of the car. Nice side body stretch. Activate. Right hand pulls the left. Left hip is out. Gaze up towards those left armpit chest. Keep pulling for 3, 2, 1, and release. Same thing on the other side. Hip comes out. It's the beginning of the stretch. Round the side body. Left hand pulls the right all the way over. Left shoulder slightly forward. Gaze up towards the right armpit chest. For 3, 2, 1, and release. Feels so good. Release, shake it out. Feet are 5 inches apart, hip distance, big toe mounds line up right with the hip points. Right here in the center at 5 inches. Take an inhale. We're coming to the floor. Exhale, hinge from the hips. Padahastasana, hands to feet. If possible, we'll come under. No problem. Back behind the calves, wherever they land, onto the shins. You're going to start to pull the body close. Let the weight of the head release. Straighten the backs of the legs, weight slightly out of the heels. Careful not to fall over forward. Belly button lifts. Chest to thighs. Forehead to shins. Elbows bend if you've got the privilege. Pull the body closer for 5. Breathing deeply. 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Peace fingers, grab the big toe. Straighten the backs of the legs now. Everyone straighten the backs of the legs. Weight slightly out of the heels. Lift the belly. Lift the chest. Lift the view, the gaze. Coming all the way up towards the ceiling. So maybe it just makes the front corner of the room. Maybe the middle of the front wall. Perhaps all the way up to the ceiling. Cervical spine stretch. Stretching the neck out for 3, 2, 1, and release. Place your hands. Step back. Parvokonasana. This is mountain pose. Drop the weight of the head. Make some space between the shoulder blades. Bend the right knee. Press the left heel to the earth. Bend the left knee. Press the right heel to the earth. Straighten both knees. The heels pressing down evenly into the earth. Keep the right heel grounded. Lift the left leg up. Big toe coming in towards the midline. Lift in the rear heel. Straighten the right elbow. Press the right heel to the earth for 3, 2. Take an inhale. And on the exhale, left foot all the way forward in preparation for our warrior series. Keep that front foot down. Back foot turns in 10, 20, maybe 30 degrees. Gonna sink to the hips. Right hip is coming forward. Right shoulder is coming forward. Keep sinking. Front thigh comes in the direction of parallel. So maybe just a little bit of knee bend. Hands to heart level. And inhale, arms all the way up and overhead. Sink to the hips. Lift from the arms. Right shoulder slightly in front of the left. Pinky toe edge of the back foot is rooted. Front toes are soft with a smile on the face for 5. Virabhadrasana 1, 4. Warrior 1 position. 3. Breathing deeply. 2, 1, and release. Feel the bones of the skeletal system extending here from the opposite fingers are reaching. You're strong in the tendons and the cartilage of the body. You can open up that back foot a little bit, active in the back hand, active in the back shoulder, gazing out towards the front fingertips. And stay up or down with your shoulders. Find your easy groove so you can sink a little bit further into the hips. Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2 position for 3, 2, 1. Right hand forward to meet the left here. Fearless warrior. Lift the heart, extend the hands. Body shapes a diagonal with the heart lifting. Front leg's gonna shake. Keep smiling at the shake in the leg for 5, 4. Breathing deeply. 3, 2, 1. Left hand to the earth. Right hand up to the ceiling here. Try not to collapse. Stay strong in the feet. Stay strong in the legs. Turn the head to the side wall, eventually up to the ceiling. If that's comfortable, you like to go to your bind. Right hand can come to the low back. Left hand reaches underneath to grab the right wrist in this direction, but no need to go there. This is your journey. When you're ready, it will evolve in the perfect time and place. We stay with the spirit of the yogis. If not today, maybe next week, maybe next month, maybe next year. Keep lifting the heart for 3, 2, 1, and release. Back knees down, hand is down. As for attempt here, ladies and gentlemen, we are doing arm balancing. Hands come into push-up position. This is Kondinyasa. Back knees on the earth, get it long, get the back foot long, heel toe, front foot nice and wide. Good, once you get the setup, got to go into the push-ups. Keep the elbows in narrows. Left elbow hooks to the left inner thigh. Right elbow hooks onto the right inner thigh. That's where the action is. Let them hook and hold. Lift the chin, straighten the left leg, lift the back knee, come to the back toes, lift the chin, lift one toe, maybe both toes, maybe both feet, maybe chin and both feet. Keep lifting for 3, 2, 1, and release. Got the beautiful airflow, the stream, sound of the stream here, help guide us into Balasana, child's pose. Buttocks is back, forehead is down, palms are facing up. Can use a pillow if you'd like. Slow down the breath. Tune into the 2 beautiful lungs, the lower lobes, the middle lobes, and the upper lobes of the lungs. Lungs are ventilating and purifying the flow of air in the body. So, so grateful for these beautiful, beautiful lungs. Inhaling breath, let's rise up. We're going to balance the hemispheres, the right and the left, the masculine and the feminine, solar and the lunar. We're going to do the same warrior series now on the other side. Hands in front, heels are down, body shapes like a V. We are in Parvokonasana. This is mountain pose. Left heel is staying down. Now right leg is lifting up. Left elbow is straight. Right leg lifts a little further in towards the midline. Keep lifting for 3, 2, inhale. Exhale, right foot all the way forward. Body knows the journey here through the warrior series. Got to lift up, sink down, sinking to the hips. Back foot turns in slightly. Hands come to heart level. Left hip is forward, left shoulder's in line or beyond the right as the arms come all the way up overhead. Again, hips go down, arms go up. Soften those front toes, keep a smile on the face for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Transitioning to warrior 2. Arms and palms parallel to the earth. Open up that back foot, make some distance in your stance so you've got room to settle in, and then sink a little further, active in the back legs, active in the back hands, reaching all the way out. The muscles in the bones are stretching. Gazing towards front hand, warrior 2 for 3, 2, 1. Left hand forward, fearless warrior. Pinky toe edge of the back foot is grounded as the body shapes a diagonal. Heart is lifted, arms extended for 3, 2, 1. Right hand to the earth, left hand to the sky. Try not to collapse here, keep lifting from the heart. Turn the head neck to the ceiling if that's comfortable for you. Then let's go towards our bind. Again, you don't need to make it. Trust your journey. Keep lifting the heart. Strong legs, becoming a warrior for 3, 2, 1, and release. Back knee is down, front foot, heel toe, Kondanyasa. Everyone's giving it a chance. Push up position, heel toe, get this foot wide, and then try and hook. There's a hook that happens in the elbow into the inner thigh, and there's a hook that happens on this left elbow to my right thigh. That's where this action is. Eventually, that's down. Once that's down, I can straighten the right leg. I can come up in the chin, and I can straighten the back knee. Keep the toe down and just stay right there. Fantastic. If possible, try and lift those back feet just for an inch or two, maybe for a moment. And then slowly come on down. We're going to meet Terra in the child's pose. Find a way to rest the forehead with the buttocks back and the palms up. Deeply relieving to the skull and the brain to rest the forehead. So grateful for this central nervous system. Beautiful, two hemispheres of the brain, the left and the right hemisphere. The brain stem where the spinal cord meets the back of the skull. So grateful for the connection of this cord to the brain, the spinal cord. You can notice the fluidity between every vertebrae and the spine. Beautiful bones of the spine separated by fluids and discs. Amazing neurological wiring in every cell of the nervous system. So much intelligence housed in this amazing system, allowing our senses to be active, our eyes to see and our ears to hear, our sense of touch activated and sense of taste. So grateful for this nervous system bringing these amazing human faculties effortlessly to us day in and day out. Inhaling breath, let's rise up. We'll come to meet once again in Parvokonasana. We'll go to mountain pose with the hands in front. Heels pressing down and back. And lift the left leg again with the right heel down. This time we'll bend the left knee. Open up the left hip. Gaze into the left armpit chest as that hip opens. Keep the right heel down. Right elbow straight. For 3, 2, 1. Take an inhale. And on the exhale, left knee to left wrist. Pigeon series, Kapotasana. Walk the back knee back. Press the rear foot to the earth. Claw the hands or press the palms. Lift the chest. This is our proud pigeon pose. Heart's lifting. Gaze can come up slightly. It's a deep back bend and a hip opener. For 3, breathing deeply. 2, 1. Right hand across the line of symmetry. Out in front of the knee or just up on top of the knee. Left hand comes back all the way to the right thigh. Twist around, gaze towards the lower left corner of your mat. Keep lifting and twisting for 3, breathing. 2, 1, and release. Hands in front. Can change his front foot, make it a little deeper if you like. Go all the way to your splits, your Hanuman Asana if you like. Otherwise, join us in the pigeon with the weight coming slightly forward. Find your degree of texture, depth, contour in this pose. You got to keep breathing to find it. Move slowly. Eventually the weight of the head can come to rest in the hands. You can put a pillow, or if you've got the privilege, you can rest the forehead all the way down to the floor. Make any micro moves or adjustments in the hips, moving slightly side to side. The key to the pose is the back knee. Back knee stays down. Inhaling breath will come up and out. Place the hands. Turn the back toes. Left leg comes up. Can X and O. Then walk it out. Find a way to transition back in the direction of Parvokonasana. Mountain pose. Walk that foot out. Then we'll keep the left heel down. The right leg's coming up and back. Bend the right knee. Open the right hip. Straighten the left elbow. Straighten the left heel. Look up over the right armpit. Towards the ceiling for 3, 2, 1. Right knee to right wrist. Same thing on the other side. Sink down, back knee. It's going to be the key to this pose. Back foot is down, back knee is down. Walk the hands in line with the hips or in that direction. Opening the front side of the body here. Hips are sinking, chest is lifting, gaze comes up. Proud pigeon pose for 3, 2, 1. Left hand across the line of symmetry. Release the head as you come to the twist, all the way up to the right knee if you can find it, or just out in front like I'm demonstrating. Head and neck turn towards the right shoulder, looking down towards the back right side of your mat for 3, 2, 1, and release. Make any adjustments in this front knee. If you did Hanuman splits on the other side, do them again on this side. Otherwise, right here into reclined pigeon pose. Feels really good. Listen to your body as you go. Slow down the breath. Find a way to get the body extending. Stay on the back knee. Make any micro moves, adjustments side to side that feel good for you. Listen to your breath. Use your hands, a pillow, or just your forehead to rest the head. See if you can rest the head down. Slowing the breath down. Inhaling breath. Let's place the hands once again. Turn the back toes. X and O. Heel toe. Can walk out that back foot. And then as we start to walk it out, let's walk ourselves right into the middle of the mat. We'll walk the hands back. We'll meet in preparation for a little arm balancing in an easy squatted position. Hands come in front. Fingertips spread wide. Bakasana. This is crow. Knees into the backs of the triceps, the elbows. Want to create a hinge there. Butt comes up. Toes come close. And then the forehead goes down. So you got to look forward a little bit to be able to find this pose. Maybe you can lift one foot and the other. Maybe just one toe and the other. Try both toes, both feet. Look forward. A is for attempt. Give it a chance. You want to go right into your tripod headstand, you can. Otherwise, everyone's trying a round or two of crow position. Going into the tripod headstand. The weight comes slightly forward. You look down. Maybe just trying like that. You can stay in your tripod just like that. Or legs extend, whatever you'd like. A little bit of yogi's freedom here. If you're not going into the headstand and you've tried the crow at least a few times, let's go right into shoulder stand, Sarvangasana. So if you want to stay in Shirshasana, the headstand, you got it in the middle of the room, please do so. Otherwise, we will go into our shoulder stand varieties. And we'll spin around this direction. Knees to chest. And then as Terra's demonstrating, the hands come to the low back. Got two different views of this here. Gaze up at the big toes. Perfectly okay if the legs aren't straight here. We'll call it Ardha Sarvangasana, half shoulder stand. Hands are supporting the low back, elbows close to the body. Keep the cervical spine in place. No movement in the head and neck, please. Gazing at the big toes. Beautiful release of energy. Feel the weight of gravity and support of the blood flow now. From the toes, through the calves, down through the thighs, bathing the inner organs. Resting the heart, bringing blood, fresh prana into the brain, easily with the benefit of gravity. Let's hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll go legs wide. Let's take the legs wide apart. Just a little split. So if you're in your headstand, you want to try some splits, you may. Now's a good time. And slowly extend back up. Feet are together. Keep the right leg up. Left leg's coming down. Up overhead. So hands stay on the low back here. Keep extending out through that heel. For 3, 2, 1. Left leg comes up. Right leg goes down. Switch. Alternating legs. Keep pressing out through the heel. Keep staying supported in the low back and still in the spine. For 3, 2, 1. Legs together. This time we'll take Halasana, plow pose. Both feet coming all the way up and overhead. To your degree of flexibility, you can keep the hands on the low back or release the hands. Squeeze the shoulder blades like we do in Dvikasana, the double angle, like we do in
Setu Bandhasana, the bridge. Similar scenario here. Squeezing those shoulders. If you can touch, you have the privilege to touch the toes to the earth. Press the heels away. Great for the thalamus and the hypothalamus. You can gaze right into the belly button. For 3, 2, 1, and release the hands from the low back. Place them to the earth. Bend the knees. Slow motion. All the way, bringing the spine back in contact with the earth. You can place the feet to the earth. Extend the legs out in front in preparation for a nice counter pose. This is Matsindrasana, the fish pose. Heels are together, big toes are together. Legs are straight. Hands coming underneath the side body, all the way underneath the buttocks if possible, or just real near. Once again, heels together, big toes together. Take an inhale. Activate the elbows, lift the chest. Place the top of the head to the earth. Point the big toes. Lower set of teeth, past the upper set of teeth. Add your fish gills. Keep lifting the chest. Breathing deeply for 3, 2, 1, and slowly release entire spine back onto the mat. Let the ankles flop to the side. Turn the palms to face up. We'll bring the buttocks, heels into the buttocks, feet hip distance apart in preparation for Setu Bandhasana. This is bridge pose. Hands once again at your sides, real close to the body. Press the palms, lift the butt and belly. Lift the ribs and chest. Keep the head and neck exactly as they are. Keep lifting if you'd like. Interlace the hands underneath. Similar to Halasana. Keep squeezing the shoulders. Lift the chest. Press the feet. This is bridge pose. If you'd like to stay here, please do. Keep breathing. Otherwise, let's open up into wheel pose. If you've got it in your practice today, everyone can give it a shot if you'd like. Release the hands. Fingertips in line with the shoulders. Elbows stay real close to the body. Careful not to let them out. You can go to the top of the head first if you'd like on an inhale. Lift up. You can lift the heels. Keep lifting, pressing the hips. Straighten the elbows. Straighten the legs. 3, 2, 1, and take your time. Lay the spine down. Release legs in front. Release the palms in front. Become aware of the breath. Slow down the breath in. Breathing deep inhalation, please. Long, slow, steady, relaxed exhalation. Few more long, slow breaths, please. Extend the left heel, take the right knee up into the right upper chest. Use the hands to squeeze the back of the hamstring or the shin all the way down in the direction of the right shoulder. Activating the digestive process here, the ascending colon. Squeezing without any tension in the face. For 3, 2, 1, and release the right foot to the left knee. Right arm out in a T. Keep the right arm grounded. Left arm up on the knee. Inhale. Exhale. Gonna twist over. Easy twist. Come over to the side leg on the left. Turn the head and neck to the right. Listening to your body here. Easy twist. Long, slow, steady breath, please. Inhaling breath, right knee rises up, right hip grounds. Ground that right foot, straighten the hips out. Straighten the right leg, press the right heel away. Left knee coming all the way up into the left shoulder now. Squeezing. Notice that there's no tension in the face, no tension in the muscles of the arms as you squeeze the left knee in towards the left shoulder. Activate the descending colon. Healthy digestion. For 3, 2, 1. Left foot, right knee, right hand up, left arm out in a T. Terra's experimenting with some eagle pose. You want to try the eagle pose? You can try. Hook the legs up and over. A little bit of a bind that happens there. To your degree of flexibility, whatever's comfortable in the twist for you. Left shoulder is down, head and neck turn to the left. Right hand guiding the left knee over to the right. For 3, 2, 1, and release. Left knee comes all the way up. Left foot to the ground. Let's get both arms to our side. Let's get both ankles flopping to our sides. We're going to transition right from our spinal twist right into my favorite yoga pose, corpse pose, Shavasana. So let's transition effortlessly from this pose. If you need to release the hair bond, get a gentle covering, now's a great time for that. Otherwise, remaining motionless and still with the ankles flopping to the sides, palms turning to face up, eyes remaining closed. We'll do an active relaxation to get ready for stillness. Point the right toes, lift the right leg just an inch off the mat, squeeze the right and release. Point the left toes, lift the left leg, squeeze and flop the left leg. Squeeze the buttocks like you're gonna lift the hips, but take the belly button down, down, down to the earth. Squeeze and release the hips, the genitals, the midsection, all relax. Fist with the right hand, squeeze the right arm, lift, flop the right. Fist with the left arm, lift and squeeze, flop the left. Take a deep inhalation, fill the chest, and then exhale, open the mouth, all the breath out. Chin to chest, lengthen the back of the skull, keep the skull on the ground, lengthen the cervical spine. Extend chin to chest and relax. Turning the head and neck from side to side and back to center. Opening the mouth wide, wide, wide. Stick the tongue out and down. Lion's pose. Return the lips and mouth to normal. Squeezing eyelids, eyebrows, temple, hairline. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Muscles in the face. And relax. Softening the eye sockets, softening the hairline. All the muscles in the face now are smooth and relaxed. The entire body from head to toe completely relaxing. Entire body from head to toe completely relaxing. Resolve now to remain motionless and still for the remainder of this posture. Shift our attention to our nostrils once again. Notice the breathing without changing a thing. Intend to remain a witness and observer to our breath. Noticing the breath at the nostrils. Shifting attention now to the belly button, the navel region. Notice the rise and fall of the navel with each passing breath. Work to do nothing to change the breath. Simply watch the rise of the belly and the fall of the belly. Let's count together backwards from 10. Navel rising naturally at 10. Navel falls at 10. Navel rise at 9, navel falls at 9. Stay with the breath, stay with your count, remain a witness all the way to 1.
encounter one, can release the breath, release your concentration to drift. Deepening awareness of subtle energy and vibrations. You notice impulses. Feelings rise and fall. Let them pass like the wind or a cloud gently passing. Thoughts arrive. You can let them come and go effortlessly. Reconnection to your resolve to be still. Corpse pose, Shavasana, allows for deep regeneration, homeostatic balance, natural healing. Spontaneous arrival of everything that we need in this moment. Simply allow it all to be. Deeply restful. Totally relaxed. Gradually now become aware of our breath and breathing once again at the navel region. The effortless rise and fall of the breath at the navel region. To awaken our body, we'll begin to reconnect our conscious control of the breath at the navel region. Belly rising and falling, breaths deepening and extending. As you connect to the breath, you can bring some awareness back to the body, the fingers, the toes, the head and nose, all can move effortlessly. You can reach or stretch or just remain still, whatever feels most natural for you. Reaching or stretching, guiding ourselves effortlessly to a comfortable side lying position. Easy fetal-like side position. Reconnect to stillness. This is the strength of the hands to guide the body up to a relaxed, easy seat. Much the way we began, we will close with a long spine, eyes closed, energetic awareness at the brow center. Observe the quality of the breath. Emanation of stillness in the mind. Direct result of yoga practice. So grateful. Resolving to take this inner trust and connectivity with us off the mat to those we meet, projects we work on, to the lives that we lead off the mat. So grateful for this deep inner awareness, resolving to extend it out into the world. Yoga off the mat. Bring the hands together at heart level, gesturing forward in appreciation for these sacred practices, this amazing breath, and this beautiful cyber global ohana. Folks tuning in from all over the world to join us in these practices. We are grateful you are here with us. Thank you so much for joining us. Mahalo and namaste. Eyes coming open. Thank you. Thank you, Terra. Thank you, community. Thank you, ohana. It means family here. So from here in Hawaii to out to all the little corners of the world, in Australia and the United States, India and Sri Lanka, Japan. We know that you guys are joining us, so we're so grateful. As you continue on this journey and you're doing these practices with us, you're making it through to these moments, please subscribe. Please notify yourself of our live practices. We've got lots of great stuff coming up. Terra will be back on the mat for a classical practice on Thursday, and she takes Wednesday as a wellness day, does yoga for the organs and a great chair yoga. Maybe you have a friend or a loved one, a co-worker who might benefit from a less intense practice like a chair yoga, so please share the practices with them. Again, we're so grateful you're here. Send us a comment. I'm hopeful to hear more and more from where everyone's from. So if you've made it this far and you've done the whole practice, send us a thank you, maybe in your language, whatever your home language is, and you want to send us that. We'd love to connect directly to you where you're from. So thank you so much for joining us on the mats. We will continue to meet in this realm regularly here on Live Yoga channel. So thanks for joining. We'll see you soon. Aloha. Namaste.